Silent Hill 3 Final Boss, God. I struggled with this boss. I showed up with not as much ammo as you would want, and only one single first aid kit. And I was already in the yellow in my health, so I had to pretty much beat this boss without getting hit. I died a lot. I think it took me about 7 tries before I figured out what I'm going to share with you. This pattern, I'm pretty sure it'll work with just the katana only. And I started out just going through, hitting the boss with the katana 3 times, and then running towards the outside. You don't want to run towards the outside. The outside is going to get you hit with the fire, because when the boss's health gets low, it'll call out fire on one side, then on the other side. And when you run towards the outside and go towards the middle, the fire he calls out on the other side is going to hit you in the middle of the playable area. What you want to do is you want to run towards the boss and then arc around the outside of the playable area to the back. At the beginning, when there's only one line of fire, you can do this. You can hit the boss 3 times. I recommend 3 times, because when you get away from it, it automatically calls out the fire and you can just run around it. This will work for a little bit until the second wave of fire comes out. You want to change up your pattern then, or change it up before then, and just get used to running towards the center and then around the outside. If you run towards the outside, you're going to get hit by that other fire, and I actually, in this gameplay, I actually get hit by it here pretty soon. So when you shoot it, you only want to shoot him twice to conserve ammo, and then he drops down. And then you go in. If you're going to use the katana, 3 wipes or 3 swipes, and then get out of dodge. If you're shooting the shotgun, don't go any closer than inside that half circle right there. I don't know if you can see it around the boss. Here's where I get hit. That's what happens when you go on the outside. Here's what happens if you do what I suggest you do. So I shoot twice. I switch guns. Now I'm going to go right to that circle. I'm going to try to run around it. And I thought if you make the arc wide enough, like how I did that big circle, it's going to miss you. But that's not always going to be the case, because that fire is smart. So I'm going to shoot it twice. Change to your shotgun. Make sure you always reload it, because I've died a couple times standing there reloading it. So you can see I have to go pretty wide. The second fire's not out yet. But you don't want to go inside that half circle. You go inside that half circle, the boss is going to smack you in the face. So you want to run towards the boss, then run around the outside. That will dodge both fires every time. I was able to beat this boss without dying, no healing, and I started out with limited ammo. So you can see she's looking at the fire, she's going around the outside, fire didn't even come near her. I hope that helps you out.